So, as terrible as this sounds, I forgot yesterday was Wednesday, so I didn't exactly make a video. I did, however, get a haircut, so what do you think? It's not gonna look like this ever again, but my hairdresser was like, you never straighten your hair anymore, so your hair's in good condition as a result, but we should, make it straight today so that you can be different for a day. And I was like, yeah, she's pretty cool, so I was alright with that. So I really liked Hunger Games. I don't really have any problems with it. I know everyone I've talked to who's a hardcore fan has been like, man, they messed up this, this, and this. But I thought it was a really well done representation. I never expect much though from book and adaptations of movies. Movie adaptations of books. Shit. Um, but I thought it was really well done. I thought everything they cut out was okay. There were a couple of complaints I guess I had. I didn't like how Katniss got the pin, that she gave it to Prim for luck, and then Prim gets chosen, and she's like, oh, here's it is for luck. I'm like, oh, that's not a very good luck charm, is it? I didn't like that Peeta somehow managed to paint his face like this on a rock and made it look identical to the rock he was in. There's a cool little gif, and you guys are on my Facebook, so you've seen it. But has a picture of like, cake decorator, and then becomes SFX Wiz. I thought that was pretty accurate at that point. My friend was saying that he wished that when uh, Katniss was like laying things on Rue and singing to her, that the Mockingjays copied it, and I kind of agree with that. I forgot about that part in the book. It's been a while. I read it like 3 years or 2 years ago or whatever it is, so like I don't remember it as vividly. So even like when people are complaining about things, I feel like it's nitpicky because everything that stuck in my memory was done well. I kind of wish the wolf mutations were different, but again, like I'm not going to complain. I thought everything they had to fit in was good. Like they did a really good job of it. And I also really liked how stuff that didn't happen in the book happened in the movie. So like things you inferred from what Katniss was thinking were actually shown in the movie as what was happening. So like you saw Haymitch like schmoozing everyone. You saw all of the interactions between Snow and the game maker, who is supposed to be Seneca Crane, but I was having a conversation with you guys, and you were saying how it wasn't Seneca in the first one, and I don't remember. So I vaguely remember Seneca being the game maker in Catching Fire. So I don't know what they're gonna make the name of him in Catching Fire. But I feel like they didn't think that it was necessarily gonna take off as well as it did. So I guess they just wanted to have Hunger Games, and then if nothing ever happened from it, it was still a standalone movie. So maybe that's why they did it. I don't know. But we'll see what they do. Or maybe they just won't kill him, even though it looked like they were gonna kill him. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it the whole way through. I really liked how the sound was done in the movie too. It's something no one has noticed except me, which I don't know. Maybe I'm just a film nerd or a music nerd. But I liked that all the way through it was silent in the really serious parts, and all there was non-diegetic sound. Sorry, diegetic sound, if you know film. I don't know why I said non there, but yeah, all you heard was diegetic sound, so you heard like all the sounds of the forest and stuff, and then at really specific parts, like when Katniss is helping out, like is burying ruin stuff, or like just a couple of select scenes, there was music. I really enjoyed that. Like I liked how they placed the music, because I did think of Hunger Games as a really serious movie and book, so I liked that the tone was very serious and realistic too. I also liked Peeta. I didn't think I was going to. I don't like that guy, just usually Josh Hutchinson or whatever his name is. He was brutal. Well, the movie adaptation of Cirque du Freak was brutal, and he played like the villain sort of in it. It was terrible. And like I never saw, any of his like Bridge to Terabithia or whatever he was in. But like they all didn't seem great. Like every movie I've seen him in, he's been not as good. But I think he's grown as an actor, and as Peeta, I thought he was really likable, and that's something I missed when I was reading the books, which is why I was always on Team Gale. In the movies, I guess I'd say I'm Team Peeta, if you want to pick a team, but in the books, I guess I'm Team Gale. But I don't really care about the love story, because that's not really why I read it. But it's one of those things where if we have to rival Twilight, I am perfectly cool with making Hunger Games the new Twilight and better than Twilight, and so that Twilight just goes away forever. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Sorry about the video being a day late and probably later because I still have to edit it and I have to go tutor and I have to go to trivia. But it'll be up. See you guys later.